Oh no! Pure Coke.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Looking at us.
Where are you going that way?
He's got a gay bag.
Going handbag. Literally so much Coke today. We're bad neighbours. Yeah, you went to see Bad Neighbours. I don't want to see it, so thank God I didn't see it. But yeah, what do you think?
I wouldn't have chosen to see it.
But just to clarify, a girl chose to see it.
She did. That was reason enough to go. Okay, well I'll start off by saying it wasn't as bad as I thought it'd be.
Well, that's good then.
That's probably the best way to start a review of something.
It's not as bad as I thought it.
It's not as bad as I thought it'd be.
Yeah, but then sometimes the film sets the expectations so low. You know, like the trailer. You're like, this is going to be shit. And then you see it, you're like, oh, it's not that bad.
It might have been one of those films, I think. You know what? It wasn't as bad. Okay, it wasn't as bad as I thought it'd be. I've said that about 4 times now.
That's the only way to sum it up.
Okay, so the premise is Seth Rogen and his wife and their baby live in like a fairly nice street in America.
Yep.
Their house next door is free. Like no one's living there, and different people. Like this is like really early on in the film.
Yeah.
I'm not going to ruin the end because I don't want to spoil it for people.
No, I don't care. Spoil it, please.
Okay. So, yeah, basically it turns out these college guys turn up, like, part of a, what do they call it? A fraternity?
Oh, frat.
Yeah, they turn it into a frat house, basically.
Yep.
Do we have those in this country?
Not really.
Not in.
There's like clubs, isn't there?
I suppose it's in like Oxford and stuff. They have those kind of like rich
but they're not like
boy clubs kind of things, you know.
It's not in the same way in any other like places.
Yeah. Anyway, they turn into a frat house and they have like parties all day and night. And to begin with, Seth Rogen and his wife, I can't remember her name. She's not that important. Oh shit. They try and be all cool with it.
Yeah.
But eventually they just get pissed off because of the noise and stuff, and it's disturbing their baby.
Yeah.
And it's just like a back and forward of like what they do to each other to like get revenge for different stuff. And it's, you know, it's fairly entertaining actually. It's nothing special. Like there's no joke that I'd say stood out. You know, like we were saying about 21 Jump Street, where the part where they both take drugs, I remember that to this day, watching it in the cinema because it was funny.
It's another one of those things that makes me want to do drugs.
That and Quaaludes.
Awful shit. It makes me want to take drugs.
It's good advertising.
Just put it out there.
So yeah, there wasn't any joke that stood out to me that I was like, oh, okay, that was what made it for me. None of that, okay. But it wasn't bad. There were 1 or 2 jokes that I'd say fell flat. They were like kind of awkward. Yeah. Where I was just like, oh, that's not good. You know, I was just like cringy. And I was just like, oh, that's just bad. And then towards the end, Seth Rogen and Zac Efron, they have like a fist fight, and it's meant to be, I think it's meant to be really funny. But it's kind of awkward as well, in that like some of the stuff that happens to them during this fight is kind of slapstick and kind of funny. Yeah. And it's meant to, you know, be hilarious that this like fat guy is fighting Zac Efron, who's like really, like, you know, really fit and muscly and stuff. But again, it's like it's really violent, the fight they have,
Yeah.
for what it is, and it's like too violent. It's not like ridiculous enough, and it's kind of, you know, you kind of wince at quite a few things that happen to them, and you're like, oh, that's probably not that funny,
Yeah.
you know. So basically, aside from a few jokes falling flat, the premise is pretty similar to most other like films of that ilk, where it's, you know, like a comedy teen thing where people getting pissed, people doing drugs, that kind of comedy, you know, Seth Rogen. Yeah, it's not as bad as I thought. Like, funny at times, other times kind of cringy. Just, and then it's that thing at the end where it's like feel good. Do you know what I mean? Like feel good feeling that it tries to get across. Where like, oh well, we've come full circle, we're friends again, and it's okay, and everything's gonna be alright. And you know what? That's fine. I don't think I'd choose to go and see it, or I don't think I'd choose to see it again. But
Yeah.
it's one of those films, like if it's on TV and I'm not doing anything else at night, I'll have it on in the background while I'm on my laptop or
Yeah.
whatever, you know. So
Fair enough.
6 or 7 out of 10, 6.5, where it's like, meh.
But yeah, nothing. You know, so it's okay. You can go see it, but yeah.
The tagline to this film should be, meh.